Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Uchiha the God. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Now listen, this video is about why I think Gun must lose. Gun is fighting against everybody right now, and we're finally going to see Gun go all out because we have never actually seen him go all out. The good thing here, and I think one thing that the author is doing right by setting it up this way, it means that if Gun loses, it's because he just ran a gauntlet versus like 10,000 people. Some of them low strong, some of them medium strong, some of them strong, some of them really strong, some of them super strong. And I think that's the point here. In order to protect Gun as a character who has been built up as such a phenom or phenomena, somebody so beyond powerful, somebody on a different scale, on a different level, in order to continue that and to keep that, I think it was necessary to set it up as a gauntlet where he's fighting so many opponents, and then you can almost place fatigue on it. You can place accumulated damage on it. There's so many things that you can place on it to say, okay, listen, he eventually lost, but realistically, 1-on-1, he'd cook everybody there. Realistically, 10-on-1, he'd cook everybody there. But he fought like 10,000 on one. And he still made it to the last motherfucker that he already knocked out. And that last motherfucker that he already knocked out, I think is gonna be Daniel himself. I think Daniel's gonna pull up in his awakened form and fight at the end of the fight when Gun is already bruised and beat and damaged. And I think it's still gonna be extreme diff, and then Daniel will win, but he'll collapse, and somebody else will pick up the red letter and bring it to the guys. Now we know also that GD is supposed to be going there. I don't think if GD goes there, I think GD is going to go there if Gun is going to lose, and then what he's going to do is he's going to pick up the letter and discard it, because GD is obviously working with Chairman Choi, or is Chairman Choi. I think he's probably Chairman Choi, because even in the previous two chapters, GD walks, and it's made apparent. GD goes, he's gonna go fight him, and he's not sure if he's going to win, but he's gonna go, and he leaves. And as soon as he leaves, Mr. Choi walks in. But how does Mr. Choi walk in without running into GD? It doesn't add up. So obviously GD and Mr. Choi one in the same, and Mr. Choi was confident in being able to defeat them with his one arm, and it was also a smart way to kind of get his other body to the battlefield while this body is here occupying this space. So he's protecting both zones simultaneously. So I think that's actually probably what's going to happen. So he's bringing that other body. He probably put that other body in a driver's seat in the car. Let the chauffeur drive while GD goes to sleep. Switches body with Chairman Choi. Chairman Choi goes inside. And I think that's literally probably what happened. So what you guys think? And I think here, obviously I'm super excited for the next chapter, because finally we get to see the fight. I hope he doesn't go into flashback. I want to see the fight. I want to see him versus everybody. This should be so interesting. How strong has Jake gotten? How strong God Dog has gotten? How strong all of these guys have gotten? And yet, Gun is 1Ving all of them simultaneously, which showcases the difference in strength and levels, which I've been trying to tell people. Gun and Gu are just a different planet altogether. There's a reason that, Mr. Choi keeps Gun so close to him, right? And we know Gu betrayed, Mr. Choi, but there's also the reason that Gu was teamed up with Gun. Gun would not have accepted Gu like that if, because Gun thinks he can do everything by himself. He would not have accepted Gu until they fought like that, and both of them almost died. And then he realized, this motherfucker is on my level. I respect this dude, so it's cool. And we know that Gu didn't even reach his maximum potential in that fight, and Gun probably didn't either. But from that, they both knew, okay, there's levels to this shit. And Gu, so far, we've not seen any awakened version of him, so we still have a lot to see here. I really need, the reason I think Gun must lose here, regardless if the Allied get the red paper or not, is because I think to progress the story in the narrative and to move on to the final arc or the final stages of the story, Gun must lose. Now, a lot of people saying that, those like all these other characters that need to be introduced. Yes, they can be, but they can all be introduced in the final arc. Because we do need a lot of our main cast to fight their opponents. We do need Zach to defeat God Dog. We need, we need a lot of things to happen. Jake really is the one with the strongest qualm against Gun. Not even Johan. It's actually, I think it's Jake, because he put him in jail. So all of these guys have obviously a big, massive qualm against Gun. So I'm super excited. I think we're about to see Gun finally go all out for once, and Hey, how can you not be excited about that? Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts. I'm out.